Welcome to the studios of CMU Public Television. Tonight, a Blue Division second round game between Carson City Crystal and St. Louis. Next on Quiz Central.
Quiz Central is brought to you in part by the CMU Bookstore. Your source for maroon and gold pride is the Central Michigan University owned and operated CMU Bookstore. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and maroon and gold memories can be found at the CMU Bookstore. If it's textbooks you need, you'll find them new and used. If you're looking for technology, the CMU Bookstore's Microchips is an Apple authorized dealer. The CMU Bookstore, on campus in the University Center and online at cmubookstore.com. And by the Michigan Education Association and its 150,000 members, advocating for a world-class public education that ensures a bright future for Michigan students and economy. Online at NEA.org.
Hands on the buzzers. Quiz Central begins now.
Hudson. St. Petersburg.
Gondola.
Egypt.
Delaware. A Christmas Carol.
Good evening, welcome into Quiz Central. Great to have you along here tonight as we welcome in two very good teams, and one of these two Blue Division teams will move along and move on to the final three and a chance to win their division and maybe become our ultimate Season 8 Quiz Central Grand Champion. Carson City Crystal and St. Louis, welcome in. We started off with 48 teams this season, and we divided them into four separate 12-team divisions based on the size of the schools. Red, white, blue, and gold divisions each crown a champion. The four members of the four division championship teams each receive a $2,500 one-year scholarship to Central Michigan University. Plus, we'll be giving away 4 textbook scholarships to 4 lucky Quiz Central seniors, courtesy of the CMU Bookstore. These two teams had very close games in their opening round game. This should be a good one here tonight, as Carson City Crystal and St. Louis look to move along. And we're going to move along to round number 1, maroon and gold rush time. 2-minute rapid fire round. First player to signal gets a chance to answer the question. Any wrong answers will allow the opposing team to answer the question. No consulting among team members here in round number 1. Correct answers worth 10 points apiece. Everybody ready to go? Hands on the buzzers, 2 minutes on the clock. Quiz Central begins now. Which constitutional amendment, strengthened in Mapp versus Ohio, has led to the exclusionary rule and protects against unreasonable search and seizure? And nobody taking a chance, we'll move to the next question. What author farmed in Rocky Ridge, sewed shirts to send her blind sister to college, and worked with her daughter Rose on Little House? St. Louis, Tricia.
Laura Ingalls Wilder.
Yes, Ingalls Wilder is right. St. Louis on the board first. What co-creator of a thesis with Alonzo Church used an infinite tape in his universal machine and created a namesake test of artificial intelligence? Nobody knows. Next question. The ballot or the bullet speech was given by what Nation of Islam leader who abandoned the surname St. Louis, Tricia?
Malcolm X.
Yeah, Malcolm X is the right one. What Renaissance artist of Madonna of the Goldfinch and the Sistine Madonna included the philosophers Aristotle and Plato in his The School of Athens? Nobody taking a chance. Next question. In 2012, the Library of Congress appointed Natasha Trethewey to what post previously held by Rita Dove, Robert Penn Warren, and other writers of verse? St. Louis, Zach.
Poet laureate?
Yes, poet laureate is right. In 1980, Rosie Ruiz cheated at what specific 26-mile event that in St. Louis, Tricia?
Marathon.
More specific, please.
New York Marathon.
No, that's not right. Carson City Crystal, I'll finish for you. That includes Heartbreak Hill and ends at Copley Square in the capital of Massachusetts. Carson City Crystal, Lindsay.
Boston Marathon.
Yes, the Boston Marathon is what we're looking for. Carson City Crystal is on the board. The Ural and Volga rivers flow, and time is up. Did not get that one in, and the round comes to an end. St. Louis 30, Carson City Crystal 10. Questions that we didn't answer in the opening round. The very first question, what constitutional amendment? It's the 4th Amendment. The co-creator of the thesis with Alonzo Church is Alan Turing. Raphael was the Renaissance artist of Madonna of the Goldfinch, and that was it in terms of questions we missed. All right, you guys can take a little breather as we introduce these two teams here tonight in the second round game in the blue division. Starting off with the Eagles from Carson City Crystal. Trevor, welcome.
My name is Trevor Schaefer. I'm a junior. I'm a part of the National Honor Society. I'm in the leadership team, and that's it.
Hi, my name is Hope Miller. I'm a junior. I am part of National Honor Society, Student Council, Hubbardston Irish Dance Troupe. I'm also president of the Yellow Ribbon Committee and co-president of the Anime Manga Club.
I'm Lindsay McClinnick. I'm a junior. I run cross country and track. I play flute in the band. I'm an NHS, Teens Against Drunk Driving, Student Council, and the leadership team.
I'm Michael Yeomans, and I like to do anything outdoors, and I also like to play guitar.
Carson City Crystal is coached by Marty Weiss. The alternates are Krisha Felsky and Jacob Cunningham. We welcome Carson City Crystal. And their opponents, the St. Louis Sharks. Amanda, welcome.
My name is Amanda Maxson. I'm a senior at St. Louis, and my favorite sport is softball.
I'm Zach Stedman. I'm a senior at St. Louis High School, and I run track.
I'm Trisha Cole. I'm a senior at St. Louis High School. I like to read and hunt.
I'm Tristan Corder. I'm a senior in St. Louis High School, and I like to swim and fish.
And St. Louis is coached by Walter Berry. The alternates are Whitney Evoy and Natalie Penzine. We welcome St. Louis High School. And time for us to head right back into tonight's game, and our second round is called the kickoff round. We'll kick it off with a combination of toss-up and bonus questions. I'll ask one toss-up with the team answering correctly, getting 10 points. After a correct answer, that team will be asked up to 3 bonus questions worth 10 points apiece. Consulting among team members is allowed only on the bonus questions, not on the toss-up. And once a team incorrectly answers a bonus, we'll go back to a toss-up question for both teams. So everybody get your buzzers ready. Here is your first toss-up question. U.S. Marines supported the Chamorro family in this nation. This nation was subsequently led by several generations of Somozas who were in turn overthrown by the Sandinistas. The Iran-Contra scandal aided rebels in what Central American nation with capital Managua? St. Louis, Zach.
Nicaragua?
Yes, Nicaragua is right. If it was a guess, it was the right guess. Nice job, Zach. 10 points. Bonus questions now for St. Louis. No buzzers needed. You can confer. Zach, I'll take the answers from you. Name these Winona Ryder films. Ryder played Amanda Grayson, the mother of Zachary Quinto's Spock, in this 2009 reboot of a science fiction franchise.
Star Trek?
Yeah, Star Trek is the right one. Second bonus for you. Ryder makes a cameo in this Darren Aronofsky film, asking Natalie Portman, what did you do to get this role?
Black Swan. Yeah, Black Swan.
Yeah, Black Swan is right, and a chance to sweep the bonus. Ryder first gained notice as Lydia Dietz in this 1988 Tim Burton film. In it, a recently deceased couple enlists the title ghost's help to scare new residents out of their house.
Beetlejuice?
Yeah, Beetlejuice is the right one. You watch way too much movie time, but you're able to sweep the bonus. 70-10, St. Louis on top, and a toss-up for both teams. This man was assassinated by Dr. Carl Weiss. During the 1936 presidential election, he wrote the book, My First Days in the White House. He advocated monetary redistribution via the Share Our Wealth scheme. St. Louis, Zach.
JFK?
No, not the right answer. Carson City Crystal, I'll finish for one of you. Name this populist Louisiana governor nicknamed the Kingfish. And nobody knows. The answer is Huey Long. All right, nothing on the toss-up, but I've got another one for you. Get your buzzers ready. Urban Le Verrier predicted the position of this planet whose scooter may be a plume from a deeper cloud deck. Its high winds, the solar system's fastest, have led to persistent features like the Great Dark... St. Louis, Zach.
Jupiter?
Nope, not the right one. Carson City Crystal, I'll finish for you. Like the Great Dark Spot, the moon Triton orbits what furthest planet from the sun? Carson City Crystal, Lindsay.
Pluto.
No, that's a dwarf planet now. We're looking for Neptune. All right, again, nothing on the toss-up. And the bell signals no more toss-ups for this round. We're going to take a time out here in this Blue Division second round game, but when we come back, it's time for the Perfect 10 right after this.
I could be anything I want to be. I want to see how the moon looks, like a big circle. Go to Saturn and Venus, Mercury and Neptune, Pluto. You gotta read and study and work hard. I'm gonna keep learning. The whole Earth is big. Like, go to different places, look everywhere, find stuff. It's fun. You have to bring your safari cameras to take pictures of the safari things. You need to learn how to explore the world.
Welcome back to Quiz Central. One of these two teams will move along to the Blue Division Final Three. Next time on Quiz Central, we start out our Gold Division second round games. Hope you'll join us for that. Now it's time for us to move into our next round here tonight. It is the Perfect 10. This is a 60-second round. Each team will have a separate set of 10 questions from their choice of 3 categories. Teams can either answer or pass a question in order to answer as many of the 10 questions as possible in 60 seconds. And then the opposing team will have 30 seconds to try to answer any that were passed, incorrectly answered, or questions we didn't get to in the time limit. Each correct answer is worth 10 points. Teams you can consult, don't need buzzers in this round. The team that is trailing has first choice of the clues to the categories. Carson City Crystal, here are your clues for tonight. All the Right Stuff, Sergeant of the Sideline, or Daydream Believer.
The first one.
All the Right Stuff, with right spelled W-R-I-T-E. So your category is best-selling book series. Give the authors of these best-selling fiction series. Okay? Best-selling book series. Give the authors of these best-selling fiction series. 60 seconds on the clock. Xanth.
Pass.
The Chronicles of Narnia.
C.S. Lewis.
Yes, Lewis is right. The Dark Tower.
Nix.
Nope, that's not the right answer. James Bond.
Pass.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Pass.
Tarzan.
Pass.
Discworld.
Pass.
A series of unfortunate events.
Lemony Snicket.
Yeah, that's the right answer. The Vampire Chronicles.
Anne Rice.
Yes, Rice is correct. The Foundation Trilogy.
Pass.
And that's all 10. Able to get 3 correct answers in a tough category. 70-40 St. Louis on top. St. Louis a chance to steal if you know some of these authors. Again, there are 7 out there to try to steal. Category is best-selling book series. Give the authors of these best-selling fiction series. 30 seconds on the clock. Xanth.
Pass.
The Dark Tower.
Stephen King.
Yeah, King is right. James Bond.
Pass.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I defer to Tristan.
Jeff Kinney.
Yeah, Kinney's right. Tarzan.
Pass.
Discworld.
Pass.
The Foundation Trilogy.
Pass.
That's all 10. Although 7 you had a chance to steal. I will steal 2 of those and take a 90-40 lead. Here are the authors that we were looking for. Piers Anthony wrote Xanth. James Bond was Ian Fleming. Tarzan was Edgar Rice Burroughs. Discworld was Terry Pratchett, and the Foundation Trilogy was Isaac Asimov. All right, 90-40, St. Louis on top. Sharks, you now have a choice of the remaining 2 categories. They are Sergeant of the Sideline or Daydream Believer.
Daydream Believer.
All right, Daydream Believer. The category is dreams. Give the following about dreams and dreamers. All right? Dreams. Give the following about dreams and dreamers. 60 seconds on the clock. Kansan, who dreams she goes over the rainbow.
Dorothy.
Yeah, Dorothy's right. Soap opera, whose 9th season in 1985 was a dream of Pam Ewing.
All My Children.
No, that's not right. League in which the Atlanta Dream plays.
American.
Nope, that's not right. DreamWorks Ogre, voiced by Mike Myers.
Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek is right. Prophet who interprets Nebuchadnezzar's dream.
Pass.
Country where Dream of the Red Chamber is set.
Egypt.
Nope, that's not right. Danish prince who said to sleep perchance to dream.
Pass.
Greek god of dreams.
Isis.
Nope, that's not right. Composer of the Dream of Gerontis.
Pass.
Sleep stage when most dreams occur.
REM cycle.
Yeah, that's right, just before the bell. You're able to get 3 correct answers, just like Carson City Crystal did. Now, Carson City Crystal, there are 7 out there for you to steal. Again, the category is dreams. Give the following about dreams and dreamers. 30 seconds on the clock. Soap opera whose 9th season in 1985 was a dream of Pam Ewing.
Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas is right. League in which the Atlanta Dream plays.
National.
Nope, that's not right. Prophet who interprets Nebuchadnezzar's dream.
Daniel.
Yes, Daniel's right. Country where Dream of the Red Chamber is set.
Russia.
No, that is not right. Danish prince who said to sleep perchance to dream.
Pass.
And there is the bell signaling the end of the round. Able to steal 2 of those. Here are the dreams that we're dreaming about. The WNBA is where the Atlanta Dream plays. They're a women's basketball professional team. The country of the Dream of the Red Chamber is China. Hamlet is that Danish prince. Morpheus is the Greek god of dreams. And the composer is Edward Elgar. So it is 120 to 60. St. Louis with the lead, and the perfect 10 is in the books. And a very important round coming up for both teams now. It is the 4th round, and it is the home stretch. And as we head down the home stretch, I'll have more toss-up questions, followed by bonus questions for the team that answers the toss-up correctly. All correct answers worth 10 points apiece. Very important question. Get your buzzers ready. Teddington Lock is the traditional tidal limit for this river. The Millennium Footbridge spans this river, as do Blackfriars Bridge, Westminster Bridge, and the iconic Tower Bridge. The longest river entirely within England is what river that flows? St. Louis, Tristan.
The Thames?
Yes, that is right, the River Thames. That is 10 points for St. Louis. Bonus questions now. No buzzers needed. You can confer. The Corps of Discovery was led across the Rocky Mountains to the Pacific by 2 American Army officers. Name those explorers sent on their transcontinental journey by Thomas Jefferson.
Lewis and Clark.
Yeah, Lewis and Clark is right. Second bonus for you. Lewis and Clark met this Shoshone interpreter and guide who helped them acquire horses in the Rockies.
Sacagawea.
That is right, and a chance to sweep. Between St. Louis and the base of the mountains in present-day Montana, the Lewis and Clark expedition followed the course of this river.
The Snake River.
No, not the right one. It's the Missouri River. But you're able to get 2 on the bonus. 150 to 60. St. Louis on top. Toss up both teams. John Ross claimed the Croker Mountains blocked this route that was the goal of the doomed Franklin expedition. The ship Goya, captained by Roald Amundsen, finally traversed it in 1906. Name this long-sought water passage around Arctic Canada from Europe to Asia. Carson City, Lindsay.
The Northwest Passage.
That's the right one. Used all the information, gathered it in, got a big toss-up. Now you have bonus questions, no buzzers needed. You can confer. Give the following about Pirates. This U.S. city's Major League Baseball team is called the Pirates.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Pittsburgh Pirates is right. Second bonus for you. Real-life piracy is rampant off the coast of this country on the Horn of Africa, the mainland's easternmost country.
Samoa.
No, not the right one. It's Somalia. Somalia, not Samoa. All right, 150 to 80. St. Louis on top. Toss-up question, both teams. On this show, Judah Friedlander plays writer Frank Rossitano, who wears hats with wacky phrases. Other characters include the page, Kenneth Parcell, and executive St. Louis Zach.
30 Rock?
Yeah, 30 Rock. You watch television looking for this comedy starring Alec Baldwin and Tina Fey. Jumped it pretty early. 10 points. Bonus questions now for St. Louis. A site known to the Sioux as the Six Grandfathers is the site of a national memorial. Name that South Dakota site showing the carved faces of 4 American presidents.
Mount Rushmore?
Yep, Mount Rushmore is right. Second bonus for you. Mount Rushmore was carved by this Danish-American sculptor and his son Lincoln.
No answer.
His name was Gutzon Borglum. But you're able to get 1 on the bonus. 170 to 80, and that bell signals the end of the round. 1 more round remaining. Who moves on to the Blue Division Final 3? We'll find out with the final countdown right after this.
Our dad believed that we can use television to inform children and adults in a positive way.
And that's still a huge part of the work we do each day here.
And we're parents too now.
And as parents, we see that you have to make important choices for your children every day.
And when it comes to children's television, PBS inspires families to learn about their world.
Supporting PBS ensures that all children have this opportunity.
This is why we're here.
To help all children be more.
My children are growing, and it's so amazing how quick they change. Has PBS made me a better father? The answer is yes. I mean, believe me, kids don't come with instructions. Sometimes you face those moments, it's like, what do I do? And you will be watching PBS Kids and thinking, wow, very wise. Finally, I got the answer. And that's the kind of TV we need to be supporting today.
Welcome back to Quiz Central Blue Division. Second round game. One of these 2 teams will move along to the Blue Division Final 3. Who will it be? St. Louis or Carson City Crystal? We shall find out now because we're going into the final countdown. This is a 2-minute rapid fire round. The first player to signal gets a chance to answer the question. Any wrong answers will allow the opposing team to answer the question. No consulting among team members here in the final countdown. Correct answers all worth 10 points apiece. All right, everybody get your buzzers ready. 2 minutes on the clock, and the final countdown begins now. Alton and Freeport hosted 2 of what 7 events in 1858 that saw Senate candidates in Illinois, including a future president, debate slavery? No answer. Next question. Which periodic table group includes 3 elements that form strong binary acids, the most electronegative element, and astatine? St. Louis, Amanda.
The halogens?
Yeah, halogens is right. Which European country's writers include Nobel laureate Knut Hamsun, Kristen Levenstadter creator Sigrid Undset, and Ghosts playwright Henrik Ibsen? St. Louis, Zach.
Germany?
No, that's not right. Carson City Crystal, I've read the question. One of you would like to... Carson City Lindsay.
Austria.
No, that's not right either. We'll move to the next question. In 2012, a California jury ordered what company to pay $1 billion to Apple for St. Louis, Tricia?
HTC Mobile.
No, that's not right. I'll finish for Carson City. For violating design patents with Galaxy smartphones designed in Korea. Carson City, Lindsay.
Samsung?
Yes, Samsung is what we're looking for. The volcano Rano Raraku is a quarry site for tuff on what Polynesian island, known for its moai, which are giant stone... Carson City, Lindsay.
Easter Island.
Yes, Easter Island is right. The heroes foil Tex Richmond's scheme thanks to a telethon that includes a whistling act by Walter in what 2011 film featuring Kermit the Frog? St. Louis, Tricia.
The Muppets.
Yes, The Muppets is right. In August 2012, what country's Maracana area saw police kill 34 minors? leading to criticism of President Jacob Zuma of the African National Congress? Carson City, Lindsay.
South Africa?
Yes, South Africa is right. What? And time is up, and congratulations, St. Louis. Nice round of applause for both teams, but it's the Sharks 190, Carson City Crystal 110. In that final round, the questions that we didn't answer, those debates, the Lincoln-Douglas debates back in 1858. The European country of Norway is the country that has those writers we were looking for, and those are the only two questions we did not get. So St. Louis, congratulations. You will move along to the Blue Division Final 3. Chance to become the division champ, maybe our ultimate Quiz Central Season 8 champion. Carson City Crystal, to those of you who are seniors, I don't even think there are any on this team, but the underclassmen, we will see you back here again next season on Quiz Central. And we'll see you again next time. We'll head on into the Gold Division for a second round game. Hope you'll join us for that. Good night, everybody.
Quiz Central is brought to you in part by the CMU Bookstore. Your source for maroon and gold pride is the Central Michigan University owned and operated CMU Bookstore. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and maroon and gold memories can be found at the CMU Bookstore. If it's textbooks you need, you'll find them new and used. If you're looking for technology, the CMU Bookstore's Microchips is an Apple authorized dealer. The CMU Bookstore, on campus in the University Center and online at cmubookstore.com.